In a small valley surrounded by towering mountains lay the village of Sunnyside, aptly named for the way the sun dappled its cottages every morning, bathing the village in golden warmth. The residents, known for their harmonious living, gathered around faith and community, cherishing each day as a gift. One of Sunnyside's own, Elder Jameson, served not only as a spiritual leader, but as a beacon of hope and strength. His profound faith and serene comportment brought comfort to many. Each Sunday, his sermons resonated deeply with his congregation, weaving tales of faith that uplifted their spirits. However, the peaceful routine of Sunnyside was shaken one autumn when a severe drought threatened their crops and livelihood. The sun, once a source of life, became relentless and unforgiving. Fields that were once verdant turned to dust, and the creek that bubbled through the village slowed to a mere trickle. As despair began to seep into the hearts of the villagers, Elder Jameson called for a gathering in the square. Standing before his people, he shared, "In the book of Matthew, Jesus speaks of faith the size of a mustard seed. Today, our faith is our seed, and with it we shall seek God's mercy and renewal." The elder proposed a week of prayer and fasting. Despite their growing worries and the hardship they faced, the villagers agreed, trusting in his wise guidance. Every morning and night, they gathered around the church, their voices rising in heartfelt prayers, their faces lifted, not just in supplication, but also in hope. Throughout the week, the children in the village noticed Elder Jameson on his morning walks, carrying his old but sturdy Bible, disappearing into the wilted fields. Curious, they followed him one morning. There they saw him, not just walking, but kneeling, and placing his palms gently on the arid earth, praying silently. This quiet, profound act of faith touched the children deeply. On the final day of their communal prayers, as the first light of dawn crept over the horizon, a miracle unfolded. The sky, clear for so many weeks, began to frown with clouds, and soon, gentle rains began to fall. Cheers of joy erupted from the gathered crowd as the raindrops kissed the parched earth. The village revived under the nourishing rain, crops began to sprout, and the creek swelled with rushing water. The transformation of Sunnyside was not just in the fields, but in the hearts of its people. Elder Jameson, standing before his revitalized congregation, proclaimed, "Your faith has been seen and rewarded. Continue to nurture it as you would these fields, for it is the wellspring of life." Months later, as the villagers celebrated their harvest, they reflected on the lessons learned. Sunnyside was not just a place marked by the boundaries of mountains and fields, but by the faith that could move mountains and summon rains from a dry sky. Elder Jameson, old Bible always in hand, smiled softly as he watched his flock, his heart full. "Like a mustard seed," he whispered, acknowledging the mysterious yet unwavering power of faith.